Terrelle was a guy that we held on to largely because of his potential. We viewed that spot as the 53rd roster spot, and there was a lot of debate over it. Terrelle certainly has the ability to make the transition to receiver. We were hopeful that we were going to be able to have that time to do it, but that to me is viewed as a luxury, and just given where we were when we looked at our running back room, given our circumstances, and having always been a Robert Turbin fan, just admiring how he plays and the mentality that he takes to the field, that there was an opportunity we just felt we couldn't pass up. And we understand that he won't be available for upwards of a month, but that was something that we were willing to deal with. So a lot of this league is about timing. You look at a good example in just last night in Dion Lewis. Here's a guy that a year ago was less than a year removed from an injury, just physically could not compete, just couldn't run up to full speed, and took him a year out of the league. That's why for the guys that are here that know Dion are thrilled for him, knowing the kind of guy he is, that he's able to get back out there. Will Terrelle Pryor be successful in the NFL, a wideout? There's a pretty good chance of that, but just given the timing for us, it just wasn't right.
Were you that concerned Turbin was going to become unavailable that quickly that you had to make that move yesterday?
Well, we to me the timing of it for us was that we knew that there were other teams interested, and that being where we were in the claiming order, that was the best way. I mean, we could have let him potentially clear, and then try to recruit him and sign him and or let him kind of on his own. But you're competing with 30 other teams essentially for that, and we think enough of him that wasn't something that we were willing to risk. That we got a chance to get him here. Let's get him here.
What does he do that you really like? You say you're a big fan.
He's downhill. When you watch him play, I mean, he is physical. That he play. You talk about playing with an attitude. That's the way he is. I'd gone against him previously as a coordinator, not often, being that he was in Seattle, but watching a lot of crossover tape, talking to people that know him. I know Wilbert thought very highly of him coming out of Utah State. But when you go down the list of attributes, what we're looking for in a running back, and then also just the bonus part of it is the person that we're bringing to the room. Nothing but positive opinions on how he is in the locker room, in the meeting room, on the practice field. It was just a move that we felt was best for us.
In layman's terms, is it fair to say that your evaluation was that Turbin would be able to give you more this year as opposed to Pryor?
Correct.
Is that fair to say?
Very fair to say that.
Mike, at what point did you guys label Pryor as the 53rd guy? Does that happen Saturday night, Saturday when you guys make the 53?
I think that starts probably going in and heading into the last week of making the decision. You kind of form it in tiers. These are the guys that are in. These are the position minimums, and the guys that we're comfortable with, and then this is the next pool of guys to kind of fill those spots that are above the minimum. So we're at the minimum essentially in the offensive line. Now we're not at quarterback anymore, and that factored into as well. That there looked for a time that we were going to add our third quarterback onto the practice squad, but there was timing again. We had a chance to add a player that we had positive reports on, and a guy that we had done a lot of research on before. But we had an opportunity to add him to the roster, so that essentially potentially bumps another guy out. So it all gets factored in.
Will you add a third running back for Sunday, or will it just be Duke and Isaiah?
That's like I said yesterday. I'm not going to comment on any future transactions.
Could you say if you like Sean Drone enough where he could be a
Sure.
strong candidate for that?
Absolutely.